You are about to practice 15-minute beginner's morning yoga. Welcome to Fight Master Yoga. I'm Leslie Fight Master, and this is day one of our 30-day yoga beginners program. Today's practice will really focus on the breath in the beginning because the breath is so important for your practice. So we'll take some time breathing and then we'll do some gentle movements. We're really going to ease in this first day. If you need a break at any time, push the pause button, take a break, and then come back when you're ready. And in case you didn't know, we're giving away a free yoga mat every single day of this 30-day challenge. And today's winner is Etliva Davis. Congratulations, Etliva. Don't forget to hit subscribe and push the like button because it's fun to win a yoga mat. And if you want to win one tomorrow, go to fightmasteryoga.com/free mat. And we'll begin sitting up nice and tall. Cross at your shins. Ground down through your sitting bones. Just sitting a moment. Take a long breath here, lengthening your spine. And then uncross your shins. Bring your hands by your hips and slowly lower yourself onto your back with your knees bent. And just allow your arms to rest alongside your hips. And start to focus in on your breath. Rest your hands on your belly and take a long inhale through the nose. As you exhale, open your mouth and exhale like you're fogging a mirror. And again, inhale nose, exhale like you're fogging the mirror, and then close your mouth halfway through. And notice that little feeling in the back of the throat and continue to breathe with that slight constriction. This is ujjayi breathing. With hands on your belly, breathe right into the belly. Inhaling peace, exhaling stress. And then move the hands up to the rib cage and continue. Inhale the belly and then the ribs. And then exhale ribs and then belly. Again, inhale peace. Exhale worry. Now move your hands up to your chest. As you inhale, fill the belly and then expand through the ribs and take it all the way up to the chest. And then exhale chest, rib cage, and belly. A long breath in, bringing in more peace. And exhaling any stress or discomfort. And continuing those nice long breaths. Again, practicing the slight constriction in the back of the throat. If that doesn't make sense to you, if that's difficult, just breathe in and out through your nose wherever possible. Release your hands by your sides again. Again, continue the breath. Inhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Extend your left leg out, pointing the left toes to the ceiling. As you draw the right knee in, relax your shoulders and relax your jaw. Breathing here. Long, smooth inhales and exhales. Take another round of breath. And then exhale, release the right leg and draw the left knee in. You can keep the right knee bent if that's better or extend it out onto the floor. Point your toes up to the ceiling. So when you flex your ankle, your right leg will become more active and will engage those muscles. As you're holding the left leg in, make sure again to release any tension in the shoulders and the jaw. You can hold it in tightly toward the belly or you can release it a little bit, whatever is most comfortable. We're just starting to take some gentle movements in the body. Release the left leg, bend both knees again. Rest your fingertips on top of your shoulders and then start to make circles with your elbows out, around. So forward, out, and up. like you were drawing big circles on the ceiling. Make the circles go gradually bigger and bigger until they're as big as you can make them comfortably. And then pause at the top and now go back out and around. So the other direction with your circles. Start with the smaller circles and then allow them to gradually continue to expand. Again, check in with your breath. Keep your inhales and your exhales equal in length. You can have eyes opened or closed, whatever works. Just warming up the shoulders and then release the hands by your sides and extend your legs out onto your mat. At first, just allow your feet to flop open, relaxed a bit, eyes closed or open. Make sure your feet are about hip socket distance apart. Continue steady breathing. I feel the belly expand and the rib cage and chest. And now start to flex your ankles, pointing your toes up toward the ceiling. Noticing the natural curves of your spine. Your lower back lifts gently. The upper back touches. The back of the neck lifts. The back of the head touches. And the hips are touching. These are the natural curves that your spine has, and we want to support those curves. So just take a moment to notice them. And then with your palms facing in toward each other, inhale, start to lift your arms up and over toward the ears. Now notice how your rib cage might want to pop up toward the ceiling and that lower back arch might want to increase further away from the floor. So draw the ribs down in towards your body and lengthen sitting bones toward heels. Take the arms back down by your legs. And again, as you inhale, begin to reach the arms up and over. They may get in line with the ears, they may not, but just go as far as you can while you keep your ribs drawing in and lengthening sitting bones to backs of knees. Exhale the arms back by your sides. And again, inhale this time, take the arms out, around, and up. When you get to the top, make sure your palms face in, check those ribs. You can have the arms wider apart or shoulders distance apart. As you exhale, turn your palms out and sweep them down, around, and back next to your legs. Once again, palms face up. As you inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and when they get to the top, the palms face each other. Draw shoulder blades gently away from the ears, ribs and belly pull in. And then next exhale, turn your palms out and sweep your arms again alongside your body. Bend your knees, draw knees into chest, and just give them a hug to stretch out your lower back. This pose is called Apanasana in Sanskrit. Actually means whinge removing pose. Take your feet back to the floor. Shift your hips off to one side and roll onto your right. Careful way to press up. Use your left hand to come up. Let your head come up last. And then crossing at your shins, roll yourself forward or make your way forward any way you can onto hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. As you exhale, round your back, draw your chin in towards your chest and pull your belly in and up. And again, inhale, widen across your collarbones, lift your chin and tailbone. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in, rounding through the upper back like a cat. Inhale again, heart comes forward through the gates of the arms. As you exhale, round the back. And then take your hips back towards your heels. And you can rest your head on your hands, or you can rest your head on the mat. And the hips may not reach all the way to the heels, but that's the direction that they're going. If you have any knee pain, make sure to keep your hips up away from the heels so you're not compressing anything in the knees. Your feet too, if you're not used to this, Don't put so much pressure on the backs of the feet. Then making your way forward, just going to step one foot forward and then the other. Bring hands to shins and look up and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold forward over the legs, bending the knees as much as you like. Now press through the feet and inhale. Sweep the arms out, around, and up. Pause and make sure that your lower back didn't arch, and keep those ribs pulling in here as well, like we did on the floor. Lengthen sitting bones to heels. Palms face in toward each other, and then exhale, sweep the arms down. At the top of the mat, feet together or hips socket distance apart, sweep the arms up again, palms facing in. Ribs and belly pull in. Exhale, take the arms back down. Make sure the outer edges of your feet are parallel. Inhale again, sweep the arms up, maybe gently look up. Exhale, this time hinge from your hip creases and fold forward. Let your head hang. Inhale, hands to shins and lengthen the spine. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step your right foot and then your left foot back into table. Now sweep your hips off to one side, bringing your feet forward. And with the knees bent, and push your hands by your hips as you lower again to your back. Knees bent. Now take your hips a little bit off to your left and your knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. And breathe here in a twist. Try and turn your belly up toward the ceiling as you're breathing. Now it doesn't matter if you keep your shoulders on the mat or not. Just do what you can. Come to center, shift the hips to the left and the knees off to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. And again, do your best to turn your belly in the direction of the ceiling so you can get a nice twist through your rib cage. Deep, long breaths. Inhale to center. And now again, hug your knees into your chest. And then holding one hand on each shin, take the legs away. Take an inhale. As you exhale, feet to the floor, lengthening your sitting bones toward your heels. If it's comfortable for you, you can extend the legs all the way out. Let your feet flop open. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. If you have discomfort in your lower back, then bend your knees again and keep your feet on the floor instead. This is Shavasana pose. So in Shavasana, you rest. Don't worry about your breath. Just let your body be nice and heavy. Quiet mind and quiet body. And our quote today comes from Gandhi. There is no path to peace. Peace is the path. And now rest a moment, and I will be back. Take a long breath here and start to move your hands and your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead for a nice long body stretch. Bend your knees and roll off to your right side. Pause and thank yourself for showing up today and taking this time for you. Slowly using your hands, come up to seated, crossing at your shins. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. Hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications, sending out this positive energy to all beings everywhere with peace. Namaste. The light in me recognizes, honors the light in you. Thank you so much for showing up today, taking your practice. I will see you tomorrow. And just wondering, those of you who stay through the very, very end, if you did stay to the end, write the word peace in the comments, and I know that way I'll know that you are here the whole time. Bye.